Hey guys, it's me, GameChangerRV, and today I will be advising you on what I think are the best icon swaps that you should consider taking in FIFA 22. So guys, Icon Swaps 2 has just been released today, and you've got 27 days I think it is to complete the first batch of challenges. Now there's going to be 9 challenges which we're going to have a look at in a second. But if you guys are new to FIFA or you don't know what Icon Swaps is, it's basically you do a bunch of challenges for Icon Swaps tokens. So say for example it says win 6 squad battles matches with Argentinian players, but only with 11 Argentinian players in your starting squad to get a token. And say that it was that and 11 Brazilian players in your starting squad to win 6 more matches in squad battles. So you'd have 2 tokens if you did both of them. So you could redeem an 81 plus times 25 pack if you do those 2 challenges. Now those are just for example, I don't know what they are yet, I haven't seen them yet, but that's basically a kind of idea about what Icon Swaps is if you are new to the game. So for 2 tokens we've got the 81 plus times 25 pack, which is always a good option to stack up your fodder for a very little amount of coins and a little amount of time and effort, which I think is always great if you don't want to go for the big pack, so you just want to get some fodder and do some nice SBCs rather than waste it on an icon pack. Then we've got the 82 plus times 25 pack, which is a little better and a little more expensive, which requires 3 tokens. So this one's also a good one to get your fodder up as well. I think slightly better value than this one, just because for 1 token more, which isn't that much, you get 82 plus, so you don't get any 81s in that pack. Then for 5 tokens we've got 83 plus times 25 pack, which looks decent because you can get a lot of good players. There's big possibilities there. Then we've got Thierry Henry's mid icon card for 6, which isn't bad at all. So as I said, if you do 6 of those challenges, you can redeem a middle icon Thierry Henry, which is actually really good value. So medium work rate, 6'2", 4-star, 4-star. Balance isn't there, so I don't think he'd be a great left winger. If you play him at striker, I think that's where you'd get the most out of him. But except the balance, that would be an incredible card. So he does look very good, especially for 6 tokens. If you're someone that just doesn't have a lot of time on their hands or just doesn't want to spend that much time playing FIFA, you can go and redeem that Thierry Henry item. And yeah, for 6 tokens, that's relatively cheap. Now we've got a Xavi Hernandez. To get a prime Xavi Hernandez, what you must do is actually trade in 7 tokens, but he's high work rates, 5'7", 4-star, 3-star, looks quite nice. 95 balance, 98 composure is insane. The passing column is just, I don't think there's any better passers out there. A great box-to-box player overall, to be honest. Absolute legend of the game. And he's there for 7 tokens, which isn't bad value at all. Then you've got a prime icon pack. Now these haven't been released in SBCs where you can give in your fodder like actual players like Harry Kane and stuff like that. These haven't been released in those yet because I think that's going to come maybe next week or a week after or something like that. But this is the first look at the prime icon pack, which you can get for 8 tokens. So I'm assuming there's 9 objectives that have come out right now, because that's what usually what EA do. They put 9 now, wait about 30 days, then put another 9 objectives in there. So what you can do now is you can get a prime icon pack for 8 tokens, which is not bad value at all. But I guess you can't really get. You can get 96 R9, you can get 94 Ronaldinho, you can get 97 Maradona, I think it is. So you can get really good cards, including like 98 Pele as well. But I think you might want to steer clear of this, because although those players are really great, you're probably going to get those if your luck's not great and you don't want to try your luck, which is basically me before I got my Ronaldinho. I opened 2 icon packs and got a Keane and Crespo, 2 of the worst ones. So you could get a mid-prime Crespo, you could get a prime Lampard, Scholes, some players that you really don't want to get. You get a goalkeeper, you could get, I don't know, I'm not even going to go through them because there's way too many to list. Like you could get Hidetoshi Nakata, JJ Okocha. They just not great, it's a chance kind of thing. There's a chance. You're paying 8 tokens for a chance at a good icon. You're not guaranteed anything, whereas in these ones you're guaranteed a decent icon, which is why I'd probably prefer these 2 over the prime icon pack. Now we've got Aristo Stoykov, who's always been a great icon to get in FIFA 22, and he is available for 9 tokens, is it? 9 tokens to get a prime version of Aristo Stoykov. So he's 5'10", a medium left-footed striker from Bulgaria, who's 4-star, 3-star. The 3-star weak foot might let you down a little bit, but if you ignore that fact, which is a big factor to ignore, I know, the physical is good. Dribbling fantastic, especially for a guy who's, how tall is he? 5'10", looks very, very good. Composure is good enough. The passing surprisingly good on a striker. Most strikers don't really have good passing, so that's a great trait to have. The shooting is incredible, 94 finishing, which looks great to see. The whole of the shooting column has got 5 92s there, which looks good. And the pace at 92 is good as well. So I think that's a really, really decent card to get for 9 tokens if you're looking for a striker that will last you until, I want to say, April or May, just around team of the season time. And then, for 10, you can get Aristo Stoykov right now. If you grind all the objectives, do all the objectives, you can get this card right now. And same goes for all these other ones as well. You can get them all right now. Then we've got a 91 plus middle prime icon pack, which you'll have to wait at least 27 days to get because it requires 10 tokens, and I'm assuming there's only 9 objectives right out. So, 91 plus mid or prime icon pack. So you can get any mid icon player, which is the second best version, as you know, or a prime icon. So this is good because if you were to get, for example, a Hidetoshi Nakata, you wouldn't be able to. Because the thing is, it's 91 plus, so that gives you a lot more luck, let's say, and a bigger chance to get the better players, is how I want to put it. So you get a bigger chance at the better players. You know you're going to get a 91 plus player. There still are bad ones in there, but overall doesn't look bad. Then we've got an Icon Moment Steven Gerrard card, which we unfortunately cannot look at because he's not out yet, but it's just an Icon Moments Gerrard pack. We haven't seen the card because there's no other Icon Moments cards aren't out yet. So I think maybe in 27 days they might be out, maybe even sooner. Then we'll be able to see what you're actually going to get. So unless you really like Gerrard like me, Liverpool fan, or you just really want to play with Steven Gerrard, then you could do him. But otherwise, I'd say you should wait until he actually comes out so you can see what his stats look like if you want to get the moment Steven Gerrard. Then, this is the one I'm thinking of doing. Marcos Kafu. Now, Kafu has only recently been added into the game, in my opinion, and so many others, the best right back in world football ever. Now, he's 5'9", high medium work rate, which could be a problem if you want to play him at centre back, which I don't advise. Or if you want to play him at right back even, and you want him to stay back while attacking, because he's got high attacking work rates and only medium defensive work rates, which means he'll be favouring the attack slightly more, which is not what you want to see in a fullback. Now, he has got insane pace with 92 pace. Defending is very, very good. 91, decent, solid stats across the board. Then you've got the physical column, which is not a problem at all. The dribbling looks fantastic, and the passing is great as well. You can play him as a CDM, centre mid if you want. Which looks like a fantastic card overall. And a right back you can use till the end of the game, which is a very good option in my opinion. Now you can get a mid or prime icon player pick for 12 of the tokens, which is very, very good. 1 of 3. Depends though. If you get Nakata or Crocher and Ian Wright, you're not going to be very happy unless you support Arsenal, really. So that's why I don't. It's a lot to risk. 12 tokens is a lot to work for, and say you get a Nakata, all your work's gone down the drain. So that's why I really don't advise that. 92 plus prime icon pack for 13 tokens, which looks quite decent as well. But again, it is a pack. And so is this Icon Moments Cannavaro pack. We haven't seen Icon Moments Cannavaro yet, which is going to be quite interesting to see how good he is when he comes out. So that's also a decent option there. And you've got a prime icon player pick, which I think is quite cool. It is definitely quite cool. Prime icon player pick. You get 1 of 3 prime icons to choose from. And that is a lot to risk again. Again, I'm going to use those same players. There's just a lot of other bad players. Bobby Moore, you know, Hierro, the ones that you really don't want, they could just be popping up in there. And 16 tokens, 92 plus prime all moments pack. That is decent. You could get a prime icon moments from that, and it's not going to be Nakata, which is quite good. And it's also not going to be JJ Okocha. So that would be quite a decent option as well, because you can literally get any good 92 plus prime or even an icon moment. You could be one of the first people to get an icon moment. And to finish it off, we've got a prime icon Garincha, which is incredible. Look at that 96 dribbling, 5-star, 4-star, 5'7", medium low work rate, everything you'd love to see, and the dribbling's just insane, as well as the passing. 94 passing, looks so meta on the ball. Absolutely incredible card there. So I have no idea what I want to do. There's so many good options. Kafu seems a lot to offer. He has a lot to offer, but he is a right back, and 11 tokens on a right back does seem quite expensive, to be honest, quite extreme. So we'll actually have a look at the objectives now before we end this video. And if you have found it helpful, then please do smash the like button and subscribe and turn on notifications. And if you do want to see more of these videos where I give you tips and stuff, make sure to put it in the comments below, because I always appreciate your support. So win 6 squad battles matches with silvers in your starting squad, which is okay. So what you can do, right, I'm going to give you a tip here. You can save like 2.5 hours during icon swaps. What you can do is you can go, oh okay, silvers and Germans. Oh, okay, instead of having to do 12 games, what if I just buy silver Germans and kill 2 birds with 1 stone? That's 2 challenges done, and you only have to play 6 games rather than having to play 12 games and get the 2 challenges done. Very, very smart technique. Now we've got Eredivisie and Liga Portugal players, so you can't do that for this one because they're both, unless you can. No, I don't think there's many Germans in the Eredivisie. I think EA has done that on purpose. So that's why I think they've done that on purpose. You can only use that technique once. Then win 6 squad battles games, only first own players, quite simple to do. And win 13 FUT Champions matches, quite simple. Now you have to win 6 matches in the Live FUT Friendly 1 league with at least 8 league earned players in your starting squad. Score 10 and assist with a cross in 5 separate. Win 6 matches with at least 8 Serie A players in your starting squad who must be first owned. Score a finesse goal in 6 and assist with a through ball in 5. And for the La Liga one, win 6 matches, score 10 and through assist 5. So those are the challenges that we've got. So if you did want to do the silver Germans, how long does 6 games take? 6 games is like, I'm not going to say 2 hours, and you do 2 hours minus, because each game I've added on around like 5 minutes for each, so it'll take you about 1.5. I'll save you about 1.5 hours with my tips here, so make sure you do use them. And yeah, there we go. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe. Please do make sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss a video on my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.